mechanic, car accident, criminal charge, traffic ticket, Legal Buddy's got your back.
So it's like having a lawyer in your pocket.
Exactly. Someone ready to step in the moment you need them, no matter the situation.
That's peace of mind.
That's Legal Buddy.
We're always going to be buddies, right?
All right, where do I get this?
Just download the Legal Buddy app at LegalBuddyApp.com. Register and use code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Nice. Tickets, accidents, legal trouble, you're covered.
The Legal Buddy app, always on your side. Download it today. Enter code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Buddy, you don't get much better than this.
Yep.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with Eyesight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center, showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Let's go. 807 in Kirkwood, Missouri, the J. Randolph Studios. Hot Take Central 2.0 coming at you. Cam Janssen, Matthew Rocchio, Jimmy the Cat Hayes doing our thing live on YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in Lou Info. Like, subscribe, chat away, chirp away. I don't give a damn. We also got a text line, too, 314-590-3770. Chime in on that. Of course, you could listen to the app as well. Go to the App Store on your phone, type in Lou Info, download that son of a gun, and then you could hear us crystal clear. We're doing our thing. It's a beautiful day. I actually saw the sunrise on the way out here today. Made me 10 times better mood. 10 times better mood driving in today. I'm in a damn good mood. It's Thursday. Halloween's tomorrow. I got nothing all weekend. Let's go. What's up, guys?
I like the way you laid everything out.
That's what I do.
You did a nice job with that. I'm just, the number one sports story is those 51st staters.
Oh,
really?
They are
putting on a show.
Whoa. They are putting on a show. Did I not say that they were going to win? I had a little bit of confidence that Blue Jays are going to win the World
You're a hockey player,
Series.
So you're pro Canada.
Am I?
Yes.
I chirp Canada more than anybody. Canadian people are cool. Canadian people are totally cool. Would I want to live in Canada? Oh, hell no.
It's beautiful country. What do you mean? It's a beautiful country.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is beautiful. Actually, the most beautiful mountain range, part of the mountain range, is in Banff in Calgary. And even Americans will say how beautiful Banff is, the way the mountain structure is, the skiing and all that stuff. So there, I'll give you a little compliment. There you go. I like Montreal. Beautiful town.
I like Vancouver.
Vancouver is
beautiful.
Packed. It's packed, dude. There's no highway system. It's hard to get around. Very, very expensive. Holy macatoli expensive. But Montreal is beautiful. Ottawa is actually really, really pretty. Clean city. It is. Toronto's not bad. Wouldn't want to live there. Calgary's pretty damn nice. There's some nice cities in Canada. I'll give that. There. Compliments. I'm throwing out compliments. That's what I do. Oh, man. I'm going to watch some scary movies this weekend, too. What am I going to get into this weekend?
I don't like scary movies.
I got to do it, though. At least Friday night, I got to get into some stuff. I don't know how dark I'm going to go. Do I go all out and put on what? What am I thinking, Rock? What movie am I thinking of?
I don't know. I'm not a big horror genre guy.
Really?
No.
What's the scary? I'm looking at it. The Exorcist. Am I going to do that? Whew, that might set me back.
The
watching
original?
that. Yeah. Not the Exorcism of Emily Rose or anything like that. That was okay. The Exorcist, I think it was 1979. That was so horrific in every way possible. And I don't know if I'm going to go down that path. I like some of those Halloween movies from the 90s. Even like Ernest Scared Stupid. Like
what?
That, yes, it's actually kind of creepy. Ernest Scared Stupid, There's a couple other ones.
You watched it.
I watched Sleepy Hollow the other day.
Wait, Ernest, like, hey there.
Yeah, Vern.
You watched that?
In the 90s, I did. I'm a 90s kid.
Okay, I never saw one.
Oh, Ernest Goes to Camp.
And trust me,
It's
I like
hilarious.
lowbrow humor, but that ain't it.
But they came out with a Halloween special.
You never seen it, but you know it's not it.
There.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I need from you.
You haven't
That's
seen
what I need from you.
Wait, you haven't seen those bits with Ernest?
No,
I have.
No, I'm
Without
aware.
the movies.
I'm aware.
They
Of
were,
that,
the bits were before the movies.
but I usually try something before I say it's just not for me. But I have an open.
Really?
I have an open mind.
Wait, you have an open You have an open mind.
Mhm.
You have an open mind.
Just because I have
You of all people have an open mind.
having an open mind.
Oh,
and having
my
opinions
goodness.
are not,
Because
they're
I said
not-
I wasn't interested
they're
in an
not
Ernest Goes to
diametrically
Hollywood
opposed. No,
movie.
you said they're
Wow.
not it, which meant you said they were bad, but you've never seen them, so you don't know.
That's not it.
It's you think that level of humor isn't good, but you're just being a snob.
No, actually,
You're just being a snob.
this is you trying to be argumentative
No, this
because
is
I
just
called
you-
you
this is just you being-
I called you a communist early.
Listen, if I had to get argumentative every time you lied about me, I would be argumentative for 2
I
hours
told
every
you-
single day.
It's just my opinion about you. And
Well,
secondly,
can't just
you're
have opinions that are wrong.
anti-capitalism, but a country
Never
club
said
kid.
that.
But what I'm saying
Making
is,
assumptions.
I'm
here.
all for lowbrow humor, but
Lies.
that's not it for me. Ernest Goes to Hollywood. Ernest does a scary movie.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Not for me,
Why is it not for you?
because it seems stupid.
Why does it seem stupid?
Because I saw the clips of the character that was put out there before they decided to make 3 or 4 movies, and I wasn't amused. So based on that, it'd be like if you saw that skit on Saturday Night Live, Night at the Roxbury or whatever.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
thought
dun.
that was funny, lowbrow, but funny. So I did watch the movie. But I saw
Pretty funny
other
movie.
clips of things, comedians, whatever, that suddenly became franchise movie stars. Not for me. That's the beautiful thing about America, comrade.
The reason why I brought that up is because when that came out, no one was expecting it to be creepy because it's an Ernest movie. And then when that Ernest Scared Stupid came out, all these kids are like, oh my God, it was horrifying with the trolls. It messed a lot of kids up back in the 90s. So I might go down that path. I don't know if I could do the hardcore stuff anymore, man. My mom got me into it back in the day when I was young, and I'm just not there mentally for it anymore. I'm not. I need kind of a goofy. I just like the Halloween theme. That's why I like Sleepy Hollow, because it's back in the day. It looks Sleepy Hollow's out east. It looks Halloween out. The leaves are changing. I don't know. Ichabod Crane, Headless Horseman. That's kind of cool. I like the scene setting in it.
Again, I like to define terms. Would you consider The Shining a horror movie?
Yeah. God.
Great movie. Great movie.
Oh.
Loved it.
Started watching that the other day, too.
Great movie. But, like Freddy Krueger and stuff.
Not into it.
That's not my thing.
Me neither. Jason,
And certainly not Ernest. That's all I'm saying.
I get what
I didn't know
saying.
that would open me up for attack this morning, but it has.
You never know.
You never know. What's the guy's name? Vern
Head on a
something.
swivel.
He's hilarious.
Jim Varney.
Jim Varney. Vern.
I don't think
There's a
he's,
V in there.
I don't think he's with
Yeah,
us
I don't
anymore.
think so.
Eartha Kitt's in that movie. How about that?
I don't think he's alive. I don't think
Jim
he's-
Varney died in 2000 at age 50.
Ooh, that's
I like the Eartha Kitt reference. You know who Eartha Kitt is? She was I believe a Catwoman in the Batman franchise
piece.
early on, right?
Dime piece.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolute dime piece.
Now,
More than Michelle Pfeiffer.
I met her. Can I tell you
Eartha
my?
Kitt's hotter than Michelle Pfeiffer at her peak. Yes.
Wow.
Can I tell you my Eartha Kitt
Not even
story?
a question. Go for it.
I'm gonna look her
My
up.
dad used to host game shows, right? And she was the guest celebrity. She was a little drunky poo. She was,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How old was she when she was on there?
I mean, 50s. I'm thinking. I don't know. I was a
How
little
old's your
kid.
dad?
So. 50s, 50s.
Did you talk to her afterwards or anything?
No, he's a married man. She's
Oh,
just a guest
I thought,
on
they
a-
got okay. I thought they were divorced.
Here, Cam,
I
grab,
thought you
grab the
they got-
clock really quick. Grab the clock out of the way really quick. I'm going to flip the screen
Let me
around.
see.
It's she was a guest.
Oh,
on,
Lord.
That was young Eartha Kitt. Absolute dime
Yeah,
piece.
she is a dime piece. Beautiful woman.
Although-
beautiful
although-
woman.
although the most beautiful Catwoman was Julie Newmar.
I disagree.
Boy, we're gonna have a rough
Oh,
show.
man. Wow. What else you guys disagree with?
Julie Newmar is undeniably beautiful. I'd go Eartha Kitt.
I don't think you can go wrong.
You
I think
can't.
they're
So
all
I'll give
hot.
you that.
They're all
Catwoman's
hot.
got to be like one of the most like never falls off character. It's always good.
You didn't like Michelle Pfeiffer? I thought
I
she
like
was-
Michelle Pfeiffer. I just think Eartha Kitt is better
Better.
looking at it.
Julie Newmar. Google that. And that was like when you're a little kid, that's your first experience going, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, she's hot too. Son of a gun.
Every Catwoman has been.
Except for that picture on the left. What she has when she's older?
Yeah, that's when she's older. Listen, yeah, we're talking primate.
They get the
And
puppy
now-
face going.
Now, because of inclusion, I think we should have heavy set Catwoman.
I agree with that.
I don't
In fairness-
think
in
agree
fairness,
with-
I don't think there's ever been one.
I agree with that.
it's about
And why
time.
are we talking about looks
So let me
anyway?
think. So Anne Hathaway, Zoe Kravitz, Michelle Pfeiffer, Julie Newmar, Halle Berry, Cameron Bakundova, who's on the TV show. We're still counting it. Who else? Eartha Kitt, Lee Merriweather. We might not be giving enough credit to Lee Merriweather. Elizabeth Gillies, Christina Ricci. I forgot Christina Ricci.
Yeah,
played
she's in
Catwoman at one point.
She was
That's a
in
really good point.
Adam's Family. She's in all
Adrienne
kinds of stuff.
Barbeau. I mean, good lord, this is
Adrienne
just-
Barbeau was a Catwoman?
in Gotham Girls. I don't even know what that is, but apparently she's listed as a Catwoman at one point.
Well, the movie.
Do you know who
Catwoman-
Adrienne Barbeau is?
Mm-mm.
Originally on Maude? Very attractive woman. She did like some swamp creature movie too.
Oh, really?
We're not giving Lee Merriweather enough credit for Catwoman. Yeah, I'll take Julie Newmar.
Well, the Catwoman movie with Michelle Berry was not successful. I haven't been.
No, it was terrible. It was.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst movies ever. But
Yeah, wasn't it? What rated
it's
one of the
literally-
worst?
It's literally one of the worst movies since like 2000 or whatever. It was bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's terrible
superhero
reviews.
superhero movies before Marvel hit were unbelievably terrible. I mean, you had Daredevil with Affleck. Then they spun off that and did Elektra with God, what's her name? Who's the actress who did Elektra?
Carmen Electra?
No,
Oh.
she does
She
all
was pretty attractive.
no, she does all the she
got
did
around.
she did all the rom-coms in the early 2000s as well. That was like her Jennifer Garner. Is that who it was?
I like her. I think she's
Yeah,
a
Jennifer
beautiful
Garner
woman.
played Elektra. That movie was terrible. You had the first Hulk movie, terrible. And then there was a couple good ones.
And then Marvel took over.
and then they were good for a couple of years. Now they suck again.
I never got into comic book movies
Nah,
or
no
horror movies. I don't know why.
horror
Or
movies I got
earnest
into.
movies.
I got into a
You're
lot
not
of
really
horror
a
movies.
fiction guy, Jim.
No, I like fiction. I like movies that are thrillers. I like dialogue-driven movies.
So do I. I like all kinds of different things. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I'm in a scary mood this weekend, and I'm not going to do a damn thing. So I'm going to be movie watching.
Just watch the news.
Oh. I'm going to watch something scary this weekend. Totally. I wonder if I'm going to get any trick-or-treaters out there. I should be prepared one way or the other. I doubt it.
Do kids got to get like a golf cart trick or treat in your neighborhood?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Not even a golf cart. It's more side by
It's
side.
fine.
Side by
It's not.
side.
No, it's not fine, Jim. It's not
Side-
fine.
They'll
If
take
you-
the
if you
side by
can't
sides
walk
around.
block to block
It's no.
to trick or treat. You're not giving your kid a child.
You're going to walk
Wait,
in my
wait.
neighborhood?
I
There's
misread
mountains
that.
out there. It's the Ozark Mountain Range.
I'm aware that this is why you have to. This is why people shouldn't live a mile away from other people.
Rock, I misunderstood. I thought that was a Halloween costume golf cart accident shot at Cam.
No.
Again?
No.
Twice in a week?
It was more on how, like, growing up in St. Albans as a
God.
kid. It's just that you can't walk to
I
each
don't
house.
see
It's an
many
8-minute walk from house to house, so you can't trick or treat in a neighborhood like that.
No, you can't.
Unless you got like the van door open and the kids
Yeah, that's what they do.
running
though.
back and forth and just hopping in and you're
No,
driving
they
five-
go to the club and do trunk or treat.
and see that trunk or treat's ruining America.
I never, but they did that back in the day too. I remember it came out like it's older than you think.
Trunk or treat's ruining America.
It's to me, I mean, that's the whole point of like walking around. Your dad drops you off. You go, you walk up that scary hill, and is it always, you're just getting your exercise. Are the lights on? Are they not? Do they have candy? That's what I like. People are hiding in the woods, scaring you. That's what it's about, baby.
I'm telling you, my neighborhood is trick or
Great.
treat central,
Yeah, my old neighborhood.
and I
was.
think it's cool.
Hell yeah.
And I agree kind of with what Rock is saying, that if all you do is try, you're missing out. But
You're losing half of it.
some
yeah.
kids don't have access to it, so it's the best they got.
Why'd they start that? Because of
Well, it's a
just an easier thing to do.
Some neighborhoods they don't do trick or treating, because like they live in a rich area where the houses are 4 miles apart, or rural areas.
And one of the fun parts about trick-or-treating is that you can go to like a different neighborhood that you don't live in.
Exactly.
But I know you guys out there look down upon that.
Whoa! Why am I taking shrapnel?
Because you live behind a gate, and if I try to get in, if a bunch of kids try to get into your neighborhood to trick-or-treat your neighborhood who didn't live there, how would that go for them?
No soliciting either.
Thank you very much.
So you know.
Trick-or-treating is not
You are
soliciting.
not. No, you're not allowed to bang on my door.
Good Lord.
Unless you're Amazon.
See, this is the problem.
Unless you're Amazon.
Cam hates children.
I don't hate them. They don't do anything for me.
Jim, you want to cross-examine?
You know what I mean?
Because
just don't do
you can't do
anything
that
for
about
me.
his neighborhood when you belong to a country club. Does your country club put out like Pez for the poor kids on the curb?
There's no one lives on the country club I belong to.
Right, but don't they do some effort to help the poor kids since it's all rich kids? Maybe a couple of Pez out by the curb that the poors can walk by and pick up.
I have no idea. But
Well, you get involved.
There's no neighborhood out there.
Let's protest your country club today.
All right, go for it.
Get involved.
I'm never out there.
I'm curious to see what kind of the good costumes are going to be this year. You know, you're going to see a couple. I hate to say it, and it's still kind of like
don't
say it.
Don't say it.
But you know what I'm saying.
Don't say it.
But you know what I'm saying.
You're not going to say it.
But you know what I'm.
You're not going to see it in St. Louis.
Yeah, you will.
No, you won't.
It depends on where you're at.
You're crazy.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. You're crazy.
That's going to be the most controversial thing going. As a costume, do you accept that? Would you look down upon somebody that did that?
Yeah, you can't be. No, you shouldn't be making jokes like that about people who have died.
Yeah, but people.
Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it.
And I like
that
him.
Fast. It's not cool.
But doesn't that happen though? If some celebrity, like a big name person,
no, I can't.
dies,
In my life, I can't even remember. Like, not even in my life has anyone even tried to go like John Wilkes Booth on it for Halloween.
Yeah.
Like, people don't. That's not a.
Okay.
No one makes that joke, unless you're a royal and you think that apparently everything you do is okay. Then you'll show up in a Nazi uniform.
What?
Because you were raised that there's nothing wrong when you do it because you're our special little prince boy, and then you'll show up to a Halloween party in a Nazi uniform.
There it is.
Because you don't know what repercussions or responsibility.
What year was that?
Like 2000, like something.
Mm-hmm. You think he's thinking to himself, "Yeah, this will be fine." King Harry.
I mean,
Prince Harry.
Listen, he borrowed his uncle's. He borrowed his uncle's get up. It happens. I guess great uncle. My apologies.
Oh, man. Remember when Harry went to that Halloween party and the Nazi?
Was that
uniform?
William?
It was Harry.
It was Prince Harry.
Then he got naked and jumped in the pool and
Shouldn't he get canceled
he
for
was
that?
a party
It was
animal.
2005.
Wow. What if somebody did do what we're talking about with you know who?
I've already seen pictures of it.
Do you think that they should get fired if they're that costume for Halloween? If somebody saw them and put them on Facebook or whatever and said, "Look at this guy's Halloween costume," should they get fired from their job? Go.
Depends what the job is.
Yeah, I think that's a fair.
Like
point.
if you're representing another company,
School,
whatever it
There's
could
always
be,
a school teacher
then maybe, you know,
What about an insurance agent?
it depends on the insurer, you know, like
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
I don't care. I personally don't care.
I don't care. I
But
don't care
but
about
if you're a company,
yeah,
like let's say you're a PR firm and you got that, and all of a sudden people are linking it to your PR
Yep.
firm, you're probably gonna get fired.
Yep.
But if you work throwing boxes into a UPS truck, I don't think you should lose your job for being an idiot.
Yeah.
Then we're not going to have a lot of people to throw boxes into UPS trucks.
But it depends on the blowback that the company gets, I would think.
Like the
right?
video of the lady who's a teacher, she's like this, pointing at her neck.
Yeah,
the other
don't.
day.
Yeah, don't. Be
She's gonna
stupid.
get got probably.
First of all, if you're
also,
a teacher,
comedy's hard. Just I don't know. Try to be funny.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just be funny.
shooting
A father was killed.
mimicking
Let's not
someone
be an
getting
ass-
shot.
Let's not be an ass about
But
it.
you're an elementary school teacher. Like, act accordingly. No offense. Have your views and everything.
Jesus.
I'd be much more okay if somebody showed up it made I'd be like if you showed up as Mohammed bin Salman was doing like a Jamal Khashoggi joke. That'd be okay. I'd be like, you know what? At least you're parroting the correct person in that horrible situation.
What else would be
just don't do that.
horrible
Good Lord.
costume?
Don't show up in Nazi uniforms.
Yeah.
We saw the
You're not seeing any.
video of a kid showed up in an SS uniform to a college bar. And
really?
No one was happy with him. So yeah,
A Hugo Boss outfit.
I mean, it was a full SS sauce. Like it was a full full on in Germany perpetuated the Holocaust, like skull on the cap.
Oh,
black. It wasn't like a soldier. It wasn't like a soldier in one of the SS army.
Yeah.
It was literally one of the dudes who perpetrated the Holocaust. He was cosplaying as that guy.
Whoa.
Just for Halloween
With the skull
Jesus
and
Christ, full black.
Scary outfits.
My God.
Scary.
Can I
looking.
say this as a social commentary?
Yes.
That's what when you see that, like I saw the picture of that. Like if I'm at a party, I don't say anything. I don't care. Do your thing. Do you? But people got ticked, right?
Yeah, people were.
But rightfully so. I understand that. But by the same token, that's a stark reality. You see that. And we have people, elected officials, and I don't care where you are in immigration. I don't care where you are. That's not my point. But you're calling these ICE agents doing their job Nazis. And it's, no, that never was said. No, it's been said. And it's been said at high levels. Don't do that. Protest. Say what you want. Okay? Disagree with the way they're doing it. Don't call them Nazis. That's a stark reality. That's a Nazi. That guy that immediately everyone shrunk from, right? Everyone had a terrible reaction to. And now we're calling ICE agents that guy.
Yeah, so just don't be an idiot. Like just
Don't
be
an idiot. There we go.
I'm not saying that if you wear an SS uniform you should be assaulted.
No one should ever
What would you
be.
say to him? What would you say to him at a party, Rock? Would you go up to him and be like, sir, we need to talk?
I mean, I would immediately just start. What would you say? I would just start making fun of him. I'd find every way to make fun of the clown. I mean, just if you're so at the same time, if you're so stupid and socially inept that you think that's going to be funny, I wonder just, hey, good for you for getting out of the basement.
What about Epstein? Can you dress up as Epstein?
Can I say this about that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about if I were at a party, it would tell me this guy wants attention. I'm not giving it to him. I'm ignoring him. The only way, like if someone's going to put that in my face and force me to respond, I would. But otherwise, okay, I'm not giving you that attention.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
And what's an Epstein costume?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of controversial stuff. What would you do with that? Oh, well, I don't know. You could be creative, I'm sure, but
Let's talk about the real thing that I want to talk about.
What do you want?
Another reason why the East Coast is just terrible, and why the Midwest rules. We here in the Midwest, kids got to actually put in a little work to get their candy, and I despise that that's like only a St. Louis thing. When I found out that was only a St. Louis thing, I immediately lost respect for every other metropolitan area in the country. That it's just literally kids show up, get candy, move on to the next house.
They say trick or treat.
You got to put in a little Midwest work ethic here. You got to know what the joke is. You got to workshop it. You got to know what's going to get a laugh.
Let's go.
You got to hit the punchline 30 to 40 times every hour.
There it is.
To get what you're working for.
That candy ain't cheap.
Thank you.
Candy
Put
ain't
in
cheap.
a little effort, America.
The kid's wearing a costume.
Thank you.
I need
that too.
Some don't.
That's work.
Some don't.
No, that's not enough. That's not enough work.
Okay,
And they're older.
that breaks the unwritten contract.
You got to walk the walk and
You
talk the
have
talk.
to put. I'm with you. You have to put a costume on. But that's the work. And here's the other thing. Here's the other thing.
Get your joke ready.
Have
Get your joke.
When was the last time
Make
you
me
went
laugh.
trick or treating or saw trick or treating?
I would have been saw trick or treating.
Witnessed
2
it.
years ago.
Okay.
I was at the house and we had kids go.
Most kids don't do the joke anymore.
And you know why?
Most kids don't do the joke anymore
And
anyway.
it's because
East Coast influence.
certain people move here from out of St. Louis.
Yeah, they do, don't
And
they?
they're just like, hey, I didn't have to do it when I was a little kid. You shouldn't
We
have
don't
to do
want
it.
anybody
You don't have to
moving
do
here.
work for your candy.
Tyler did.
You just get it handed to you.
Okay, again, you put the costume on, you put some thought. That's the work.
The
All
parents
right, you're
were-
talking
The
kids.
parents are putting most of the work into the costume, if we're being honest.
Okay, they're not the group in China that makes Nikes. All right, these
China?
are kids.
We're
These-
losing ancient texts.
These are kids. Okay,
And you know how many? How
these
long
aren't
has it-
Uyghurs.
How
Okay,
long has it been, though, Jim? How long has it been since you were reminded what a vampire's favorite beer is?
Blood?
Bloodweiser.
Bloodweiser. You're getting extra candy for that.
Listen,
You're getting extra candy.
Tyler did that.
I love everything about
Tyler did that. Tyler did that when he first started. It kind of died out, though. None of the other kids were doing it.
I remember it being the old blue-collar neighborhood I lived in. We'd have 1,000 trick-or-treaters. And then by the end of the night, like, these kids are like 15, 16, and they don't have a costume on. And I'm like, get on with yourself. Do something. I got hardly any left. I want to keep some for myself. Very expensive. Now you guys are coming at 11 o'clock at night, no costume, loaded to the bear with candy, and now you want more? You better do something for me. Do something.
What do you want them to trim your hedges?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Work. Make me laugh. Dance in front of me.
I just remember the one time I would be scared to trick or treat in Cam's areas because like one time I had a family friend who lived out in Eureka and they were going to run for like city council or something, so we did canvassing. And the amount of times that we would get dropped off in one of these side neighborhoods and start going up to houses, the amount of times people were like, "What are you kids doing in this neighborhood right now?" Because there'd be like 8 of us all like spreading out, and it'd be like the amount of people were like, "What are you doing here? Why are you in my neighborhood?" And I remember,
out like
I remember
sore
being a
thumbs.
city kid and being like, "I hate it out here.
Oh,
I never want to come back out here again. These people
stop it.
suck." Never in my life have I've been 9 blocks over down Macklin and had somebody be like, "Why are you kids around my house?"
Wow. They didn't treat you good? How
They did
old were
not.
you?
I was 13.
Did you not wash or something?
No, they didn't like that there were 8 kids.
Walk through their grass
They didn't
and
like
plants?
that there were 8 kids getting dropped off in a van to put stuff in their put stuff on their mailbox.
You know what? When
By the way, that's illegal. Campaigning by putting stuff.
We were putting
is
we were
illegal.
putting it in, we were
Unless
putting it
you
in the
pay
door
for it.
handles. We were putting it in the door handles because it was the same because we were all scouts, and so we did
I
the
got
same
you.
thing for like scouting for.
I had
food.
to
It
do
was
that
always
when I ran for alderman.
tie it to the handle. Is what we actually did.
when I when people were allowed to bang on your door when I lived over in Eureka, even the Jehovah's Witnesses would bang on. Now I'd have to go put clothes on because I'm usually in my underwear. But then I come out and I would.
That's a good way to get rid of them.
I had a military crawl because I'd like to keep my door open with the sliding hand. And I'm like, they bang on your door. I got a military crawl, put some clothes on, come back out. But then I would talk to them. I would talk to them. I'd give them water. I'd come in. What do you need? You guys good? They're sweating their ass off. They're in these cheap $50 suits that are made of wool, going banging the door. It's 130 degrees out. I was nice to them.
Okay,
I did.
Okay, virtuous one.
No, I am.
Okay.
I'm virtue signaling.
Rock,
I got to do it.
since you're the only one in St. Louis that likes stories of my litigation, you talk about canvassing. When I first filed my suit, and it was 40 pages, we made copies of that lawsuit and handed it out to everyone in the city.
Oh my god!
I walked over. It took.
Why did you?
It took a
you
full
killed
day.
so many trees.
Yes, because I wanted everyone to know exactly what it was about and what was in it.
That's incredible.
It's your tax money, that's at risk here. And so I made a copy and I knocked on doors, put in there, talked to anyone. Any questions, call me at this number. And we handed out 40-page lawsuit to every resident.
Joke doesn't even have to be good or make sense. Just have something. Fans on the couch. You're damn right. That's the attitude. Just give me something. Give me something.
The costume's not enough.
Fans on the couch. My kids have been practicing their jokes all week. It's all hot garbage, but I love the effort.
It's the effort. Just give me something. But if your Halloween
got a
costume
little-
is creative, like,
Yeah.
that,
Look, a little kid dressed as a fire hydrant.
Let's see.
The chat's absolutely killing it today, Cam. You got to jump in there and start jump in on your computer and start reading it because there's too many for me to put up.
All right.
They're all over the place. I love it. You guys are killing it today.
Let's see. Get them in. Get them in.
They are.
I need to know what game show Jimmy's dad hosted.
He showed one called All About Faces. He did name that tune, I think. And there was one other one. But All About Face. Oh, he also hosted a lottery game show for New York State that was on in New York. So they like 3 or 4. But All About Faces was, I think, the one that was taped in Canada.
Oh.
Because it was cheaper there.
51st state, you mean?
The 51st stater. So stupid. I say it as parody.
It's hilarious.
Because it's so stupid.
It's hilarious. Let's see here. Cam knew his dad was married, but had to change his demeanor the way Kat responded. I just said, did he talk to her?
So you act like he's hitting on Eartha Kitt back in the
I
day.
just said, hey.
Well,
Who was the original Family Feud host?
Richard Dawson, who would yeah, my dad won that one.
There were some creepy hosts back in the day. You hear the stories behind the scenes. Was Bob Barker creepy?
Yes, he was
What did
sued
he
by.
do?
He was sued. Apparently, he had flings with a couple of the models. They had beautiful models. on
Holy,
You
and
think?
apparently he had
really?
and he had flings apparently, and one of them I think filed charges against him for like stalking.
Yeah.
God, Bob.
Bob.
And Bob was
you
like-
old goat, you.
And Bob was saying none of that's true. She's mad because we broke up, and he's like 70 years old at the time.
Jeez Louise. Come on down. Also, superhero movies being good for a couple years is an understatement. Superhero movies were good for about 2 decades, and now they're kind of not going to say that. I'm not going to say that.
He almost got you.
He almost got me. God, you almost got
They
me
were
there.
good. They were good from 2008 until Endgame came out. When did Avengers Endgame come out? Avengers Endgame came out in 2019. So you had 11 years.
Okay.
I'm not giving you 2 decades.
Cam wearing a scarf and a big-ass hoodie in the building. Can't imagine why the girls who vibe in after complain about a musky smell.
I really like that one.
Is anybody else bitch about my
No, they
stank?
haven't. They haven't.
Oh, is that him?
That's
It
him
was-
and all
oh,
about
yeah.
faces. That's
It was
my dad.
Musk. Wait, let me see. I didn't
Let me
get to
see that
him.
again.
I just saw the contestants. I didn't get to see him. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. I love that.
Right now is a good time to watch Lord of the Rings movies, all-time greats. I never really got into those.
What?
No,
Have you never sat down and watched The Fellowship of the Ring?
no,
Dude.
and you know I probably
Listen,
like
here's
that
the thing.
too.
I will.
Should I do it?
People who do not like Lord of the Rings, fine. You do not need to watch The Two Towers and The Return of the King. They are very long. They're very good in my opinion, but they are. You got to be deep into wanting to watch Lord of the Rings or those kind of movies. But if you simply enjoy well-told
Fantasy,
stories,
castle,
anything, just
Yeah.
anything.
castle.
If you enjoy good
movies,
movies,
yeah.
you have to watch The Fellowship of the Ring at least once in your life because it is one of the most beautifully made
That's what I hear.
and crafted movies
That's what I hear.
in human history. I mean, we're talking about I remember how my mom used to talk about Ben-Hur when I was a little kid. You used to talk about the movie Ben-Hur like it was this-
Charity or
the chariot
Chariot.
races. Chariot races. I mean, the chariot races are legendary in Hollywood.
Guys in skirts.
People died making
Ooh.
them and things like that. Like my mom would talk about Ben-Hur as like this huge spectacle that you could never compare. That's what Fellowship of the Ring essentially is.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
people coming together to create the biggest spectacle of a 20 or 30 year period because it's all physical sets. There's a lot of CGI, but it isn't nearly,
Is it aged?
everything now is on the level and on sound stages and on green screen. That movie is
And it's all remastered too, so it's going to look even better.
watch Fellowship of the Ring.
Okay.
Look who the
Rocky,
guest is.
I
on my
trust you.
I can't. I'm not good enough with faces to clock that.
William Shatner was the
that's
guest.
William Shatner. Oh my god!
Good old Billy boy.
I could not have gotten that
Oh,
far.
man,
He
he's-
looks. He's so different from.
Well, because
I watched too much Boston.
that
Legal.
was 100 years
Yeah, I
ago.
watched too much Boston Legal to be able to recognize a young William Shatner.
Oh, sorry, dudes. Bless me.
You're good, buddy. Bless you.
You trick and treat in Cam's neighborhood, you're gonna get gored by a buffalo. Oh yeah. Oh, there's only one left. And Kate and I drive past him, and he's so lonely. He's so lonely.
I think they're working on
His
getting him
brothers
a,
and sisters got straight up murdered.
You think he's working on getting him a friend?
I hope so.
I hope so.
We'll raise money in that wealthy neighborhood I live in. And we'll get him a couple. We'll raise the money.
Yeah,
They're probably
come
pretty
on.
damn expensive. But damn, dude, I drive by. He's just like, help. I got nobody
You
left.
guys got to put together a co-op, get
You know?
multiple, and then breed them, and then you
Breed
guys
'em.
you guys get to then break up the meat you get after you guys have a couple successful seasons.
Where'd that meat go, by the way?
It was I think when you shoot it the way they had to, you can't use
It was in the
use
head,
it.
though.
Oh, did they actually? I'm
Yeah.
surprised they didn't use the meat.
They probably did.
I hope they did. I hate
There's
wastefulness.
5 of them. They had to bring him up on a huge forklift. Oh, God. That poor one is by himself. Let's see. Oh, God.
How did I
expecting-
ever call him a softie?
Yeah, I know. No, you called me a woman.
Well, I said no.
Well,
I
'cause
said
you are
I said you had. I said you
certain
were one of the
things.
most emotionally available and open people I've ever met. You're over there crying about a buffalo. That's all I'm saying.
I love animals.
Not even a dead buffalo. You're crying about the sad, alone buffalo.
He's alone.
You won't
he's
eat in front of
sad.
people.
Oh, God, I am a woman. What am I talking
You won't eat in front of, like
Ay, ay, ay.
Cam, what's your punishment? Anything. I'm a tough guy.
Let's go.
All right. Your punishment is you must eat in front of people. No! I confess.
God. You're right.
Cam, you have to walk through a crowd of 10,000 people with your arms held up.
Yeah. With no deodorant on.
With no deodorant on.
Oh, my God. That's a nightmare.
That's Cam's like
a
Game of
nightmare.
Thrones when the shame.
Yes,
Shame.
yeah.
Cam walking through down Market Street with St. Louis lining the thing, and he has to walk by with his arms held up and no deodorant on in a white shirt.
Everybody's just staring at you like, oh, get him away.
You must get in your
Shame.
pickup truck and drive through that puddle.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
I got to leave my house.
Yeah,
No.
you're a woman. Yeah, you're a woman.
Kind of.
You know I love you.
I mean, I
and
am.
you can bag me up in
But
2 seconds.
I am, though.
So Regina Carano, though.
Women. Can I use that to my advantage somehow? Let's see.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What, being a woman?
Yeah.
How about this? Put on a skirt and just show yourself off a little. I don't know.
Oh, let's see here.
Oh, man.
Has there been a hockey player similar to what Yesavage has done? Yesavage getting called up near the deadline as a rookie and absolutely killing it in the playoffs all the way to the finals. Ooh, that's a great question.
Could have been Snuggie last year.
Yeah. I mean, a guy that maybe wasn't like a first pick overall. They weren't expecting him to dominate. I'm gonna have to think about it during the break. That's a good question.
But the analogy, I think, would be: has there been a rookie goaltender? Because a pitcher is the guy that makes sure your offense doesn't get started.
I mean,
Jim Carrey, when he had his Calder season and then fell off the face of the earth. I don't know. That's a damn good question.
I mean, Binner came in January, but
Binner. What am I thinking?
Binner literally was a call-up.
What am I thinking?
Binner was literally a call-up goaltender.
That's exactly
Now,
how
again, he played like 35 games in the regular season. Yesavage started 3.
Okay,
but it's still the same. I think it's still the same lane.
I think it's comparable.
That's a
same lane.
Binner, right in our backyard.
I always mention this when we talk about Binner getting called up, but because I think it's so funny and so incredible and such a perfect Binner thing. The fact of the matter is that he got ejected from a game. His second to last game in the minors, he was ejected from it because a player scored a third goal against him and started celebrating really close to the goal. And Binner picked up his stick and Bobby Clarked him in the back of the calves, and then plays one more game, gets called up on the Blues, and goes on a Stanley Cup run. And that to me is the most perfect Binner thing in the world. Is like Bobby Clark's a guy, and the day later starts one of the greatest runs.
And Bobby Clark, he gets a shutout his first game in Philly.
It's a good point.
Bennington. When he was called up, it was like,
who is he?
And he had literally just snapped.
Because you're like,
who is this skinny kid?
Oh, we're just throwing guys in there. I remember that's what I thought.
When was he drafted?
I think it was either right before or right after that. Evan Fitzpatrick, who was supposed to be a baller, ripped his hip out of the socket, and he was never the same. Like Evan Fitzpatrick was the big name goaltender in the system, and then I think it might have happened after Binner came up. He just might not have been ready, but like he rips his hip out. He's pretty much couldn't play again after that.
A lot of things fell in line for Binner.
But Binner wasn't supposed to be this guy. I just remember going, oh boy.
He always thought he was though. And you
need that.
He always thought he was, and he even told Doug Armstrong a couple times how he is.
We think we're good at radio.
Sometimes you got to put your foot down and let them know. Sometimes you got to let them know. Get him in. Go to YouTube, type in Lou Info, and chime away. I'm going to read all these bad boys when we get back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
Okay.
This hour of content on the Lou Information Station is brought to you by Grandpa Pigeons, Johnny Mac's Sporting Goods, and Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore.
Hey, see that, kids? That's the St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the West.
The Lou Information Station, where we'll always call it Highway 40 or Highway 40 if you're a boomer.
The St. Louis expression?
Stream our content 24/7 at louinfo.com. The Lou Information Station.
This is Mizzou wide receiver Kevin Coleman Jr.
And I'm Mizzou linebacker Josiah Trotter.
When we hit the field, we have each other's back.
And off the field, we got James Carlton, State Farm covering us.
Thanks, fellas. Nothing beats college football season, and nothing beats saving money. Just by getting a quote from our office and mentioning Mizzou, we'll make a donation to support Mizzou's will to win push on your behalf. No strings attached.
So you're supporting the team just by checking your rates. Doesn't get any easier than that.
It's so easy. Check them out online at carltoninsurance.net. MIZZOU.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with Eyesight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center, showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
LouInfo.com news headlines brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. 3 men are charged in a plot to kill a witness in a St. Louis County child sex crime case. And then later, the hitman they hired. Prosecutors say LeVar Harmon, Anthony L. Young, and Anthony D. Young each faced 2 counts of first-degree murder and other charges. Harmon was already facing child sex crime charges. All 3 are held on $2 million bonds. A St. Louis man is charged in a deadly shooting earlier this month in the Dutchtown neighborhood. Police say 34-year-old DeMarco Moorhead shot and killed 44-year-old Kenneth Edwards October 1st. Officers later found 2 guns in Moorhead's home. He's now facing charges. The Northwest R1 School District said Superintendent Jennifer Hector will remain on personal leave until her resignation takes effect next June. Hector said she's proud of what the district has accomplished and plans to stay active as a parent and resident. Assistant Superintendents Dorian Dow and Grace Green will serve as interim leaders until a replacement is named. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. Things look pretty good for a while. We have high pressure from the northern plains moving into the central plains, and that'll be covering our area today. Lots of sun and comfortable daytime highs in the upper 50s to about 60. Overnight down to 40 with a few clouds, a little breezy on Friday, but not bad. Sunday, and we're hitting about 60. Nice over the upcoming weekend. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Buddy. What do you say, buddy?
Man, life comes at you fast. 1 minute you're cruising home, the next flashing lights in your rear view.
And that's when you need backup. With the Legal Buddy app, you can connect to a local attorney in seconds.
Seconds? Not waiting days for a callback?
Nope, right away. DWI, car accident, criminal charge, traffic ticket, Legal Buddy's got your back.
So it's like having a lawyer in your pocket.
Exactly. Someone ready to step in the moment you need them, no matter the situation.
That's peace of mind.
That's Legal Buddy.
We're always going to be buddies, right?
All right, where do I get this?
Just download the Legal Buddy app at LegalBuddyApp.com. Register and use code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Nice. Tickets, accidents, legal trouble, you're covered.
The Legal Buddy app, always on your side. Download it today. Enter code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Buddy, you don't get much better than this.
Yep.
Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At US Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With US Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
US Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With US Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose US Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. US Med. Better service, better care. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. That's 800-891-6335.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes on the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah, baby. Halloween Eve. This is my favorite time of the year. This time of the year. It's my favorite time of the year.
All right. That's
I
nice.
think so. I think this and Christmas.
Let me ask you gentlemen a question. I was driving to, I told you, Washington, Missouri, right?
Washington.
Very nice. Very nice. And, my kid had a tournament there. and we're driving, and it's the time where the foliage, not foliage, but foliage begins to turn. But it hadn't turned. Is there something going on where you're not getting the reds and stuff with the trees and the leaves turning?
Now it is.
Yeah, but usually it's already happened.
It just
and
kind of hit.
And I Googled it, and a lot of people were saying,
because of rain?
I don't know what it is.
Because it didn't rain enough? If they could get a rain, maybe it changes quicker.
Maybe Putin, maybe climate change. I don't know. The Chinese
climate change.
Maybe the Chinese messing with the clouds. I don't know, but people are
cloud
saying
seeding
that we're not getting the same change in colors that we normally
do. Go out
do.
by me right now. It's so damn beautiful.
Yeah,
it's
people
beautiful.
Also say the light from the sun's different than it used to be.
It's beautiful.
Boy,
right now.
People are insane.
Yeah. Hey, this is funny, by the way.
Yeah. Let's speaking of how much you love Halloween. Let's go into the history of past Halloween's past on Hot Takes.
We tried to get Smooth Brain Cole Wombat. We tried to get Smooth Brain, and we're going to pay him money to dress up as Jerry Sandusky and have like a fake kid wrapped around him. No, inappropriate. No. Inappropriate.
Your idea. That was your idea. I was out.
That was my idea.
I was on the road.
You're right. That was my idea.
Even though it's October and we haven't been October.
Remember that Wombat? That was so damn funny. And we offered, I think it got up to like $200-300. And we're like, and he's like, I don't know. He almost did it. If we would have got it up to about 500, he would have dressed up as Jerry Sandusky. And anybody brings up Penn State, that guy pops in my head every damn time still. Sorry, but that would have been pretty not funny. That wouldn't have been funny. I would have laughed my ass off at that if you.
All right, pick if you were thinking of a Halloween costume right now, go.
What?
You heard me. Halloween costume right now, go.
Putin.
Rock.
I got nothing.
All right, you know what I would. I guess I'd figure out. I'd go as Captain Quint. And I'd have like a shark eating my bottom half, like on the boat in Jaws.
Oh, that's going to take a lot of time. That's going to take a lot of time. I like that. Gino chimed in. He said he's got his Mexican wife, which he said, and he said he's going to dress up.
What are you saying? Like you have to apologize?
I don't know.
His wife is Mexican.
His wife is Mexican. Exactly. You're exactly right. Anyway, he's going to be an ICE agent. Is that inappropriate?
No.
Hell no. That's funny.
Why?
I didn't think Gino liked wearing a mask.
Ooh, that's actually a good one. That was a good one.
I didn't like wearing a mask.
I hated it.
I did it because I had to.
I stopped doing it. I just stopped doing it.
Well, I had jobs and they wanted you to wear a mask. They give you these Bally's masks so you wear them.
Diaper on your face. Oh, God almighty.
I just don't understand how. Okay, your heart's in the right place. You're trying to save people. Like, I don't think everything is conspiracy, though. I love a nice conspiracy, right? But then the facts come out, and it's like it doesn't really contain the droplets, right? Mm-hmm. But we still had to wear them. That was weird.
Yeah, it was.
And
dirty ass mask.
I told you when I went to pick up Stella, I get on the plane, and the happy sappy flight crew, very nice, had no masks.
How dare they?
And now, granted, there was only 5 people on the flight because everyone was terrified to fly. And they had cut down flights to like 3 a day, and it was shameful. Like you were flying. Why are you trying to kill everyone? Anyway, I said, "Why no mask?" And they said, "Safest place you could be with
the ventilation." I like when the politicians are about to go up and give a big speech about COVID, and then they forgot their masks, and they're like, "Oh, put them on real quick! Put them on!" Before the camera starts.
There's an outtake where everyone's like,
psychos.
We got to get the masks.
Psychos. Oh, here's a good one. This is pumping up Rock. Fans on the couch. Rock, please never change. Keep these fools in check. I also don't love that I tend to agree with you the most. Keep these fools in check. I'm guessing he's talking about me and you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, these guys will meet up at the local chapter of the Communist Manifesto Appreciation Group.
At some point, Jim's going to have to think of a different crutch to lean on.
No, he's not. Yeah, no. He's going to say until it sticks. And it always sticks.
It's never going to stick.
It always sticks.
It's never going to stick.
No,
I've been called a communist by people much smarter than Jim, and it didn't stick that.
I'm sure you have, but they
Who
don't
called
have
you that.
I'm kidding. Only dumb people call me a communist.
Who did?
Only dumb people call me a communist.
Yeah, I'm going to make that stick. But it's also, the
through.
duplicitousness of, green seats and country club, while saying "eat the rich." That's all.
Okay.
You should be AOC.
No.
You should be AOC for Halloween.
No. Go ahead and find me the time I tweeted and or said the phrase "eat the rich." Go ahead and find it, or admit that you're lying in the moment.
No, because what I'm doing is I'm using a bigger picture to make a point.
Did I ever say the phrase "eat the rich"?
No, but you
Then
have said
you may step down. You may step down.
No, you
may
have
step down.
said that you are against capitalism.
I've never said that. You may step down again.
Yes, you
I said I'm against mega corporations. That's not being against capitalism.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Starlink.
Would Starlink be a mega corporation? It's just owned by one of the richest people in the world.
Nike.
But is Starlink
Nike?
Is Starlink's market cap super high? I have no idea. Nvidia has the highest market cap in the history of the stock market. I don't hate them. Make good chips.
Did you like Elon when he saved the astronauts, though?
I thought that was a really good move by him.
Are you being serious? Are you? No, because I can't tell.
It was a lot better than when he wasn't able to save the kids in the cave and he called everyone else a pedophile.
What?
When those kids were when those soccer team was trapped in the cave in like Indonesia.
Oh my God, that was horrific.
He accused everyone of being pedophiles when they wouldn't let him use his submarine technology to not save the kids. And his response was, "You guys must all be pedophiles."
Do you remember that?
You weirdo.
The soccer kids they're going spelunking or whatever it's called in this cave, and it starts flooding, and they get trapped in there for a day. Did they die?
That's why I don't do spelunking. No, they got them out.
Oh, never. God, get out of here.
I did spelunking twice.
Oh,
and I hated them. I hated it in the moment. And I will never do it again.
I will.
I'm mountain climbing.
No, that's cave diving.
I'm claustrophobic.
Scare me too,
It
Rockio.
sucks.
I'm afraid of heights and I'm claustrophobic.
It
I got
sucks.
problems.
Have you ever been up in the arch?
Yeah. When I was
you
a
get
kid.
claustrophobic in that little hand truck?
I was a kid. I certainly did.
I was overcome by the BO of generations before me.
Oh, that's another thing.
No, there is a fine.
Not only
such a snob.
No.
Such a snob.
When I went up in the arch, I enjoyed the wow
4
of BO
3
of generations
2
before me.
1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Looking to get organized and support local? At St. Louis Closet Company, we've been designing custom closets and storage solutions right here in St. Louis for over 30 years. From walk-in closets to home offices and even pantries, we create personalized, organized spaces that fit your lifestyle and your space. Built locally and installed professionally. Call 314-781-9000 for your free estimate or visit stlouisclosetco.com today.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
At Brown & Crouppen, we get that after an accident, money's tight. That's why we offer so much for free. First call, free. First consultation, free. Stuck at home or in the hospital, we'll come to you for free. So call Brown & Crouppen, where we don't get paid unless you do. And your first consultation is free.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rate you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? Remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now. 800-298-0306. 800-298-0306. 800-298-0306. That's 800-298-0306.
Broadcasting live from the J. Randolph Jr. Studios, this is the Lou Information Station, KLIS 590 AM, Wood River, St. Louis.
USA Radio News, I'm John Summers. President Trump ordered the Department of War to begin testing nuclear weaponry.
In a Truth Social post, Trump said due to the testing programs of other countries, he's instructing the department to start testing U.S. weapons, quote, on an equal basis. In the post, he specifically cited the nuclear programs of Russia and China. The last time the U.S. tested a nuclear weapon was 1992. I'm Jim Root.
President Trump says he reached a one-year deal with China on critical rare earth minerals and some tariffs. Trump announced the agreement after his meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping in South Korea. The deal would see fentanyl-linked tariffs on China lowered by 10% and cutting tariffs on Chinese exports from 57 to 47%. Trump says Beijing's committed to fighting the flow of fentanyl. He also announced China will start buying American soybeans again and said he plans to visit there next year. New documents released suggest former President Biden's FBI may have investigated more than 160 Republicans. Iowa Republican Chuck Grassley spoke about the new information.
Subpoena requested records and communications related to over 430 individual and organizations. All of them appear to be aimed at Republicans.
The Arctic Frost probe looked into 2020 presidential election interference allegations. Republican members of the House Judiciary Committee said those who were potentially under investigation included Steve Bannon, Rudolph Giuliani, and Mark Meadows. Committee Chairman Jim Jordan said the investigation's much more expansive than we ever thought. The Blue Jays are one win away from a World Series championship. The team silenced the Dodgers last night 6-1 in Game 5 from Los Angeles. Game 6 gets underway north of the border Friday. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say. We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great. It even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. So visit strongtel.com right now. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. StrongTel.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown & Crouppen. 222-2222. 222-2222.
Buddy. What do you say, buddy?
Man, life comes at you fast. 1 minute you're cruising home, the next flashing lights in your rear view.
And that's when you need backup. With the Legal Buddy app, you can connect to a local attorney in seconds.
Seconds? Not waiting days for a callback?
Nope, right away. DWI, car accident, criminal charge, traffic ticket, Legal Buddy's got your back.
So it's like having a lawyer in your pocket.
Exactly. Someone ready to step in the moment you need them, no matter the situation.
That's peace of mind.
That's Legal Buddy.
We're always going to be buddies, right?
All right, where do I get this?
Just download the Legal Buddy app at LegalBuddyApp.com. Register and use code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Nice. Tickets, accidents, legal trouble, you're covered.
The Legal Buddy app, always on your side. Download it today. Enter code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
But you don't get much better than this.
Yep.
Joined now by the boss, Dave Green. Dave, we're building something pretty special here, but running a growing media company takes more than great content. Tell us why you chose Home Bank for your business banking.
For us, it's all about relationships. With Home Bank, we're not just an account number. We know the people there, and they know us, our goals, and where we're headed. That personal connection makes all the difference.
Greener, when you say relationships, what does that really look like?
They not only know my name, Cam, they know our business. And when I need something, whether it's a phone call or a text weekday or weekend, morning or night, I get a response from someone I know and help with whatever I need.
That's huge. And for a business like ours, you need a bank that can move at the pace you're moving.
Exactly. We're in a fast-changing media world, and Home Bank has been a steady partner through it all.
Home Bank is a team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001.
Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank, they're your business partner.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby. Lou Information Station live and on demand at louinfo.com. We're on YouTube at Lou Info on YouTube. Like and subscribe, chat away. I'm going to get to your texts. You guys are pretty active today, which I love. What else are we? Oh, yeah, we're on app too. Just go to your app store on your phone and then type in Lou Info and download that bad boy. We sound crisp and clear on the app. Hot Take Central 2.0, Cam Janssen, Matthew Rocchio, Jim the Cat Hayes, doing our thing. Isn't trunk or treat an excuse for frumpy parents to slam seltzers?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, so I don't drink around my kid. Like, at dinner, you have wine, but if, like, you're at a party or at a game,
yeah,
like some of those games, people are pounding beers. I don't do
at
that.
their baseball game.
Yeah, I don't
Trunk or
do
treat
that.
to me is a symptom of a era of parents that cannot help but helicopter.
Define that.
They can't let their kid go walk up and down the blocks and three blocks over and 3 blocks the other way to get candy because they're helicopter parents. They always need, if their kid's home and not at school, they need to be seeing what their kid's doing because they can't trust their kid. They're too worried about their kid. It's just trunk or treat's just like my neighborhood. The kids there's cars that go down the street during that time. We have to eliminate any potential dangers. It has to be perfectly safe.
Is that what that is?
I think that's part of the trunk or treat. Yeah.
Nope.
You don't think so?
No. I think in some places where you can't go neighborhood, you can't go house to house.
Why can't you go house to house?
Because they're mansions, maybe where they live. Where I live, it's a hotbed. Like, we don't have the country club set where I live. So I'm just saying that, no, it's an opportunity. First of all, it's put on by, like, when Tyler did it once or twice, it was the elementary school or the middle school.
Yeah, so all your buddies
so it's communal, right? So there's nothing wrong with that. And then here's the other thing. My wife and I would let Tyler go and trick or treat with his buddies, but we and the other parents go out, just keep eyes, keep a distance, let him do that. And if that's bad parenting, and it's not because I don't trust my kid, where you kind of infuse that into your definition of a helicopter parent. No, we don't know what's out there. There's a lot of kids from other neighborhoods coming.
Majority
I'm going to watch.
Parents are more worried about the world around their kid than they are worried about their kid. But they're worried about their kid because they don't trust the world around their kid. And it's just like, okay, I mean,
what's wrong with wanting to keep eyes on?
Nothing wrong with bubble wrapping a child.
Is that bubble where you just keep an eye on your kid?
How old is he?
You got to let him go and trick or treat alone. Come on.
What? 9 years old? 8 years old? You're going into
different, but I'm talking about
you're going into people's houses.
I'm not going in anybody's houses when I trick or treat. I'm going onto the porch.
Sometimes you're like, come on in our neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't remember going in.
There's a couple houses.
I don't like that.
There was a couple like
that.
And there was nothing nefarious going on, but they had like a little haunted house thing in there, whatever. So yeah, and
okay.
But you keep your eyes on.
I'm saying like a 10 or like a 9 or 10-year-old. Yeah, but I mean the kids. Once your kid's like 12, like the last 3 or 4 years of trick or treating, you don't have to.
And at that point, you want to see the kid having fun. That's another thing. The parents get out and watch their kid having fun.
Yeah, little kids.
My dad did not want to see me having fun. He dropped me off for miles. Had to walk miles, and I loved it.
Let me tell you something.
He kicked me out of the truck. Like, get out of here while I go drink with everybody.
Big pillowcase.
Big pillow. Exactly right. Big pillowcase. My feet were killing me by the end of it.
Fancy pumpkin.
Freezing cold.
These kids have their fancy like pumpkin buckets are out like there. If you're not going trick or treating with a pillowcase,
yeah,
you're
pillowcase,
not
baby.
doing it right.
Yep.
You're
Load up.
You're failing.
But we had an awesome setup because it was still scary. The houses were separated enough to where, you know, there's woods everywhere, but you could still load up on candy. My dad would just be like, go. And then we would just explore, and you get creative in your mind. You think you're seeing a witch. It's just really cool. I loved Halloween as a kid. I loved it.
I loved it too, but I never thought I saw a witch.
Oh, God. We saw all kinds of weird stuff. I'm like, is that a wit? No, it's a decoration.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, there's the lady. She's going to, there's the lady. She's going to give us a bag of raisins. That's what I saw.
I got a couple of those, and you just look at them differently.
Right. That's the only thing I was afraid of.
Remember
a bag of raisins.
Were you at the era where they would hand out regular food that was unwrapped, Rock, at times? At some of those places? Because I remember that, where you look at your bag, what the hell?
What, here's a grilled cheese?
Kind of.
Never got that.
Yeah.
No.
Apples or something. Like, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, the apples. Yeah, some people will hand out apples because they apparently never once had an enjoyable day of a childhood, and therefore they're a broken adult. And things like that. I'm sorry, if you hand out apples
no doubt
at Halloween, you are a jaded.
You're out of touch.
You're a jaded bad person.
Or you're an old person that doesn't get it.
How do you not get it? You were a child once.
Back in my day, we would hand out fresh fruit.
Fruit. I remember getting a couple of apples. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Fine. If the last time you trick-or-treated was during the Depression, you get a pass.
You know what, though? You
Or
get
the
the
war.
house that gives out the full-size Snickers or Milky
yeah.
Ways. Like, I never see anyone enjoy a Three Musketeers, but trick-or-treating, you see them.
I'll crush that damn thing.
It's the nougat. You like the
I love
nougat.
Three Musketeers.
You like the nougat.
I just like any of those. Like, if my mind's right, I'll eat any of those damn things. That's why I had to tell Kate, just hide it, because I'll dig into that damn basket.
You know what my favorite is, but it will destroy your dental work, is a Butterfinger.
Oh, God, they're good.
They're good.
Remember the Simpsons put a huge marketing campaign in the 90s about it, and I just, every time I saw it.
Touch my Butterfinger.
Yes, I wanted one. Every time I saw that commercial. Commercials work.
But Tyler never is like, I want a candy bar. Like, Tyler doesn't drink soda.
Good.
I guess because he wasn't raised with it. I was. And he's never like, I want to get like once in a while, like M&M's. Oh, here's the other thing. This is what I do for him. He likes Reese's peanut butter cups. So when I leave the Cardinals charter, and people record this if you want and use it against me.
Take their candy?
I take one.
Damn right.
I take one Reese's peanut butter cup and throw it at him when I get back from a trip.
And all that food on the road just goes to waste. The wasted food on the road.
Bins of
it's
stuff.
Yeah. The Blues don't have that anymore. It's all healthy stuff now. Maybe a couple they'll hide in the back, but it's all like healthy stuff.
I told you the Cardinals one time hired a chef. This is when Holiday was there, because Holiday eats healthy. And so his name was Simon. He was like a well-known chef. And the players would tell what they wanted, and that would be their food on the plane. Everything from scratch, healthy and everything. And only 4 guys wanted it.
I know.
So then they got rid of it.
Yep, I know. Guys just want chicken and pasta or steak or salmon.
You know what they want?
They want the same thing every time.
They want Chick-fil-A.
Oh, who doesn't?
You get on the plane, they give you
2 days in a row I ate it.
I've eaten too much. I can't eat it anymore.
It's so damn good, and it puts me in a good mood going through the drive-through. It's so damn smooth. Everything about it, the taste. It's just they call you by your first name. They remember you.
They're really well run. Do you like Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, I got Chick-fil-A yesterday.
You know what? We drove to Chesterfield to get my son, because he's been working hard. Dave's Hot Chicken. There's one opening in De Pere. But my kid, and apparently that place is always crowded. Dave's Hot Chicken.
I like that hot chicken. I like going to Nashville and getting that too. It's damn good. Let's see. I'm going to stand with Rockio here. No South City kid is going to mess up Halloween no matter how bougie it is now. We like seeing the kids from other neighborhoods show up. That's what happens in my neighborhood.
That was always
my
so
old
much
neighborhood.
fun is when you and your friends had a plan and they were like, so a parent was worth to drive you, and like, yeah, we're going to drive you to a different neighborhood. Let you guys do 7 or 8 blocks, and then we'll drive you back to where we're from. That was always like the coolest thing for Halloween when you were a little kid, is to trick or treat in a different neighborhood. Maybe you heard.
Why would you need to do that?
Because you heard about a house that was giving away the king size candy bars.
You're
right.
Or
you're right.
You were just really studious that year, and you were thinking, I can hit one neighborhood, and if we go early enough, we can come back, and then I can hit my neighborhood. I can get that.
That's right. Yep.
My neighborhood is small.
Putting work in.
My neighborhood's not big, but every house, almost all of them, give out candy. So you can just stay in our neighborhood, and it takes a while. But then there's kids from other neighborhoods come too.
Don't vandalize my house. Don't TP my house. Don't freaking throw eggs at my house because I don't know what I'm going to do to you. Don't do that.
Well, if it's a kid. They put a little TP in your front yard.
Don't do that. I don't play around with that.
That was fun as a kid.
I don't play around with that. That will stay there for months.
Oh no.
I don't want it. Don't touch my house.
Oh no.
Don't touch my house. That's all. I'll hook you up with whatever.
I'm not touching your house.
I'll hook you up with whatever. I'm just saying.
That
kids,
that tree in your front yard is getting
That's my house.
bombarded.
No, it's not.
That tree in your front yard
It makes me want to do it.
It makes
me want to do it.
I don't know what I'm going to do to you. I don't know what I'm going to do to you.
Over a decade. Oh, I want to do it now.
I got it. I got cameras like you can't believe.
How are we going to get it?
You ain't going to get in there.
How are we going to get
You ain't going to get in there.
This is the problem.
I'll be standing outside with the fire going all night long.
I'm going to get one of those super soakers. I'm going to fill it with urine.
Oh, God.
And then that'll be our defense, okay? That'll be my defense.
One time a kid in high school had the worst thing ever happen to him. It was a Halloween prank, but the kids didn't realize how bad it actually was. And somebody actually did the maple syrup and ham slices on his car. And that peels the paint off your car. He had 5 big circles on his hood, missing paint. And it took us about 3 months to find out the people that did it. And it's unacceptable. Listen, I'm not a big snitch person, but in that case, we found out who it was, and he called the kid's mom at her job.
Good.
And told him what the kid did. And I was like, you know what? I'm completely okay with this one. Call
too
the parents.
much. It's too much.
The kid had to pay for a new paint job, and I'm like, good.
That's expensive as hell, too.
Do not do that. It
don't do that.
Off.
Exactly. Just like eggs, too.
Because you hear about it, and you're like, oh, it's just a little prank.
No.
It's not the young. It's the kids that are 15, 16, 17 still doing it, and they're all hanging out. They're not really in costumes, or they're just hiding their face. And you know what else they're doing? Seeing if your car's open. Just seeing if your car's open.
Oh yeah, kids love.
They're seeing if your car's open.
To do a lock check.
No, those kids don't care about. They want money.
Kids used to come to.
They want money.
Kids used to come to high school and brag about like, oh yeah, me and my friends we got dropped off at the mall, and we just went out to the parking lot. We just checked cars for an hour.
Stole glasses, stole money, stole this, stole that. That's what they do.
And I'm like,
don't play with me.
And I'm like, and I'm the Hoosier.
Don't play with me.
This is a good prank that they did.
When kids talk about this stuff, and I'm
play
the
with me.
Hoosier.
Exactly.
They did to a kid on the lacrosse team, right? He drove a little tiny Fiat, like an old Fiat, tiny car. And so someone had the idea after whatever second period, let's get 15 guys out. And they picked his car up and they moved it around the block.
I love that.
And
that's
cool.
Prank.
Didn't hurt it.
Yes.
That's fine.
Just put it in a different parking.
That's a
They
perfect
carried it like
That's great.
15 guys.
I love that. That's amazing.
They didn't hurt it. Didn't drop it hard. I'm just saying.
No.
That's like
kid goes out to his car and it's gone. They're like, don't worry, it's fine. You just got to find it.
If you do it to another kid that's in your grade, fine. But you do it to an adult.
It was on our team.
Okay.
Perfect pocket.
You do it to an adult.
And everyone was, trying to be careful with it. No one wanted to break the car.
I'm a pretty easygoing guy, but there's certain things that get me. Just don't mess with my house and don't prank me. I've been through hell and back with that crap. I don't put up with it, man. I put up a lot of stuff, just not that. Don't touch my house.
Flash forward to tomorrow at 4:00. Jim, where are you going with those rolls of toilet paper?
From China?
To this day, it'll always bother me how candy-ass CBC handled our very, very lightweight senior prank, which is just that a bunch of kids snuck in and camped out on the football field, and they called the cops on them. Like a bunch of nerds. Like exactly what school administrators would do because you're a bunch of nerds who didn't enjoy your childhood, and they called the cops on the kids. Unbelievable!
All right,
like that is the definition of a harmless prank. Everyone says, "Ha ha, you got it. Go to school." But no. Whoop, whoop.
So here's our senior prank. I've told this story before, but it's wonderful. So, we would tell new guys on varsity lacrosse, "Hey, for tomorrow's game, everyone's wearing their jersey." And then no one would wear the jersey, and it's like two kids. You're like, wow, you're really psyched for the game.
Yeah.
But the senior prank was everyone's getting a marble. And when you shake hands with the principal, you put the marble in his hand, and he's going to have 100 marbles up on stage and not know what to do with it. Of course, no one was really doing it. But Craig Moffitt didn't know this. So he gets up on stage, and he's, and he looks around, and there's no marbles. So he takes the marble in his hand, and he flicks it. and the principal's right by, announcing the names, and it hits the principal in the tooth and shatters his front tooth.
Oh, no. That ain't good.
He shattered the principal's front tooth.
Did he get anything happened to him?
No, he got in trouble, but nothing major. He was also like the smartest kid in the class.
Yeah, you knocked my tooth out. We got problems. Like that is such a
He
pain.
didn't mean it. He was just ditching it.
Oh, that thing
He was looked at us
oh.
like, oh, okay, I get it. And he flicked it. And there's the principal, the smell right in his tooth.
God.
That's what that's a crazy things happen. Let's all go our separate ways. Yeah. You can't get too mad at the kid for that. Come on.
Oh, Wambat said his bad parenting haze. I don't know what he's
What
talking
is?
No, his son does the joke for the trick or treat. That's good parenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it.
They're also saying we should all dress up in costume tomorrow. I don't have a costume. It's Thursday.
I gotta go to a Halloween
night. Come on.
Don't you have some around the house?
No. Do I? Do I?
How about put some ketchup on your knee and go as Eric Johnson?
3 times in one.
Come on,
his knee wasn't bleeding.
It wasn't bleeding. You got it.
It was.
I know. I was
the size of
the
size of a watermelon,
Put a
but
camera
it wasn't bleeding. We were going to get a helicopter to come pick him up.
You're just so mad that I landed such a perfect.
You landed.
No, I love
that.
it.
Was
you're just so jealous.
No.
He's stealing it now. Now he's
You
stealing
gotta
it.
get in on it.
Wow, Rock.
No,
that was a number one so
mad
far.
that I landed a 10 out of 10.
No, what
You
I'm
did.
adding is hamburger helper because I want it to last. I want it to last.
You cooked a beautiful, perfect sea bass, and now we're mixing up the last of it in a little hamburger helper.
By the way, hamburger helper is not bad. I know it's not good.
Want to make sloppy joes so bad. When you're talking about because I know you talked about that last time. I haven't had them in honestly. I think the last time I had sloppy joe was at camp when I was 15. So we're talking about almost 20 years ago. I just need to go to the store, buy a can of Manwich, buns,
bold
and just make
bold
it
and
myself.
spicy.
Bold and spicy.
Bold and spicy.
Oh,
and I'm telling you, look, I
so
minored in Manwiches. All right, I had a sloppy Joe minor. I'm telling you, a bold and spicy Manwich sloppy Joe is as good as it gets.
In fairness,
and it's easy and
when
cheap.
you're majoring in deli meats, you taking one extra class to get get the sloppy Joe minor. It's not that impressive, Jim. Come on, you can't list that on your resume. It's one extra class.
Got me here.
Rock is a city boy. He can't handle Eureka.
I can't. They scared me.
I would love to see you doing your army crawl in your house. That would be funny. Jesus. You would have liked when I got locked out of my house naked. Cam's got his.
I love that story.
It's horrible. My neighbors saw it, and it wasn't my parents.
Hey, if anyone lives near Cam in the fine golf course community and they have kids, I will pay your kids $50 a piece
to TP my house.
Yes.
I don't have
Give me
a big
4 kids.
I don't have a big tree.
I'll spend $200, 50. I don't care. Put it on the door. Put it on your cars.
Oh, you go ahead.
Throw some dog poop if you want. There's a $25 bonus for dog poop.
I don't play that game. I'm serious. There's certain things. So you touch my vehicles. You touch my house.
Something about a Cam.
I don't know what I'm going to do to you.
Cam completely naked, falling for the lighting the flaming bag of poop on the thing.
No.
Stepping on
you
it.
Light a fire near my house. You're going to get it.
I want to see Cam just storm out of his house carrying an Uzi.
Oh my God!
Do you have an Uzi?
No, but I would. I'm going to collect. If I had a lot of money, I'd have a monster.
Children are dead after.
Listen, because I just kids are doing now is they're banging on doors and trying to kick open the door and stuff like that. It's a new TikTok thing. I don't play
on
that.
Halloween.
Yeah, no, just regular. Especially on Halloween.
Different. We're talking Halloween.
Well, they're definitely going to do it on Halloween.
Trick or treat.
They're definitely going to do it on Halloween.
What are kids doing now?
They're kicking indoors, scaring the hell out of people.
Trick or treat.
They're kicking indoors.
Yes.
So people probably don't know this. This is another one of the things you don't realize until after you break it. But to kick in a door, you're not going to break the lock.
Always.
You're probably going to break the frame.
No, you're going to cost me money and scare the hell out of me.
That because one time when I was in college, my very drunk friend was coming over to our party that night, and she decided that she didn't like to have to wait by the back door. So with her cowboy boots, she literally kicked the back door of the fraternity house in. And again, it doesn't break the lock. It shatters the entire frame of the door, and you have to rebuild the entire frame.
I've kicked a couple doors.
So do not kick doors in.
Did you have a house mom?
No, we did not have a house mom.
What?
For about a year there, I was the house mom.
Some fraternities, not mine, but some lived in really nice homes where there was like a paid live-in mom to cook.
Well, what we did,
Jim, this is blue collar.
Jim, my sophomore year, what we did was there was an apartment building that was on campus. It was the only apartment building that was actually in the campus limits. We went to the guy and we said, "What if all the guys in the fraternity lease out the entire building and you let us kind of have free reign?" And he agreed to it. And so what we did was we took all the doors off the individual apartments, and like the bedroom door was still on, but we took all the individual apartment front doors off, and we knocked down walls that were separating the apartments on each side. So it went from having 4 apartments on each floor to just having one big kind of open concept. And so because we weren't technically a house, we didn't have a house mom, but we were on campus, and it was the best setup.
Did you have the Greek letters over the building?
No, because we weren't a technical house. We weren't allowed to, but we were allowed to get away with so much other stuff that other actual houses weren't allowed to get away from. But then my senior year, we put the letters on. We were an official house, and we had to get audited, which is what Mizzou started doing, whereas a security company would go in and make sure there was no alcohol in the house.
Really?
And that was the dumbest thing we could have possibly done.
You talk about a prank. I'm sure I've told this one. But in my fraternity, there was another fraternity we were rivals with. And apparently that fraternity did something to one of our guys' girlfriends, and it was kind of low-key. So he waited until school was out, and he lived like an hour away. And he cut a tow rope off the local ski resort, this giant thick rope, and he had a big pickup truck. And he went in, he broke in the house. He watched when no one was there, because there were some kids living there, during the non-school year. He broke in, he peed everywhere, destroyed the interior. He climbed up and pried their letters off their house. And then he took the tow rope and he put her on the front porch and pulled out anyway. So we get back to college, and the DKs, I forget what that stood for, but they were maroon. And they were on the warpath with everyone. And we're like, what happened to them? And we saw the house. What was it?
God, that's insane.
And like for 2 weeks, no one knew who did it. And finally, one of my fraternity brothers goes, I did that.
Oh, Jesus.
He could go, why? Because they hassled his girlfriend.
Did he ever get caught?
Never got caught.
That's incredible.
But they had this sign, to the thief, come back. We're waiting for you.
Yeah, right.
He destroyed their house, him and a buddy from home.
So a friend of mine was at a different college, and it was a little bit more in the country, and they were doing this like fall festival thing. And so like one of the fraternities that was pissing him off had like all these hay bales set up, like these stacks of hay bales. So he snuck in there one night and he cut all the
so it's everywhere,
all the string on the hay bale, so the hay bales all fall apart. He finds out a few days later as these guys are freaking out because they rented the hay bales from a company. So they lost thousands of dollars. And he was like, oh, I didn't think that was going to be a thing. It was like one of those things where it's a small little prank that actually is this huge thing that costs people thousands of dollars.
And now they got cameras, so you're going to get caught.
Exactly right. Everybody does.
There were cameras, and he talked his way out of it somehow.
Really?
He said you can't prove that's me on the cameras because it was at a point yet where the resolution wasn't good enough, and you couldn't make out the face on the camera. And he's like, "That's not me. You can't prove it."
Yep, can't prove it. You gotta keep your story.
It wasn't him.
And they didn't wait for him. Jump him?
No, I don't think so.
Cam got his mind right, high as hell, talking to the Jehovah's Witness for an hour. That is true. And I invited him to play video games with me.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever talked to a Jehovah's Witness at your door?
I'm always polite, but not really. Okay. I say not. I don't want to waste their
Did you ever give
time.
them water because they were sweating their ass off?
I never noticed they were sweating. I get it. You're a very good human being.
There it is. Virtue signal. I'm doing it today.
Witness gets water. Kids with toilet paper get shot in the eye.
Yes.
Like Mo Green.
Yes.
Cam is good.
Cam is good. I like that.
Good.
Oh, let's see.
This is a surprising.
Somebody said, they want us to dress up. Cam, I have a giant tequila bottle costume I can bring by the station for you. Bring it by. And some Chick-fil-A.
I'm pretty sure if it's not the right brand, though, Cam will get yelled at.
Codigo.
Yeah, if it's not Codigo, he's gonna get yelled at. Look at this.
Is that really Iggy?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, I did because it's a very good cause. And
wow!
We have to read the chats that we react to.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Iggy on the couch, and it's a picture of Iggy with someone.
That's
Anyway,
Jay Randolph Jr.
I'm told it's really Iggy. Is that Jay? I can't
That's Jay
see
Randolph.
that.
Yep.
All right, it's with
It's our boy.
Jay, and it said just came in to thank the cat for donating to our Megan Meyer Foundation 24 fundraiser last week. We've had our differences, but he put that aside for charity. Thanks again, Kat. Have a great day. And Iggy, I respect the work you do for Megan Meyer, and we're fine now. How about that?
See, that's all it takes.
Yeah, but so he texted me, and he said, "Hey, I'm doing this thing. Can you donate?" And so I did because it's a good
That's
cause.
what you do.
So it's nice of him to say,
Yeah, I like that.
Unlike you, Cam, though, like you gave water to a Jehovah's Witness. Like I didn't mention it anyway.
It was bottled water
that I donated to Iggy.
It was God, what kind of
That's
water
the
was
difference.
It was damn good water. Poor guy was sweating his ass off. Do not approach the buffalo in Cam's neighborhood. No, do not. Do not. I use that mic. It smells chewy from time to time. Yeah, sorry, homie. I'll get a new one of these. New little. It is what it is. We should all. I mean, listen. Whether I have two in my mouth, there's spit going everywhere anyway. Whoever's on this, it is what it is. I saw someone say that Yesavage did last night is the same as Austin Matthews scoring 1 goal in Game 7. Yeah, I mean, no. The joke thing is awesome. Grew up in Raleigh, and that wasn't a thing. Live near Columbia now. Still not a thing. Let's see. Yesavage, 14 ER or 4.18 ERA, 14 starts in AA and AAA. Don't keep the Blue Jays from calling him up. He would still be 2 years away if he was a Cardinal. Cam, why'd you hit Carey Price? Because you got in my way. How about Dvorsky getting the call? We'll see. He's going to be on power play tonight, too. Is he going to be on the top two lines? I don't know what they're going to do with that, but
that's a button. That's pushing a button.
No doubt about it.
That's
and we talked about that yesterday.
Is bringing up the guy who led the Springfield Thunderbird to an illustrious 1-5 start. Is that the guy who's going to push the button?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're changing something.
I know, but it just
look. I'm not saying that's a fix all. I'm not saying
is there 200.
We're good
going
now.
to get better.
I'm saying
is the back check going to get better? Is the
you have to
defense gonna-
change. Yeah, you coach them up. I mean, you can. Two things can be true. You coach them up and you bring up somebody.
Yeah.
My thing is just change it a little bit. That's what I was saying yesterday. Push some buttons.
Push some buttons. I guess that means I don't know if Robert Thomas is still banged up.
He's not in tonight.
That ain't good. Yeah, we'll see what Dvorsky can do. It's not a great situation to be called up when they're playing terrible.
I guess you'd seemingly.
But whatever, man. This is your opportunity. Go out there and do something.
Are you kidding? If you're him, any call up is a
no
good
doubt
situation.
about. I'm just thinking. Just
you
want to do it.
line and Dvorsky on the second.
Yeah. Let him throw him in the fire. Let's go. You're gonna be on power play. Let's go. What do you got? Let's go. Let's see what you can do. This is your opportunity. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. It's on you now, baby.
Also, try not to give up 4 or 5 unanswered goals.
That usually helps.
On the first 2 shots? Save the first 2. Okay.
Maybe keep a lead longer than 5 minutes.
Aren't you guys excited to watch McKenna wearing the note next year? He's not really dominating, is he? I don't know. It's a long way to go. Cole probably wouldn't have the job he has today if he took you up on that and dressed as Sandusky.
Probably true.
Sometimes
I respond.
Somebody do that.
Sometimes I respond to Cole on Twitter, just so
he gets
so that someone responds. Like, no, I'm a Cole fan.
You're so mean to him.
No,
smooth.
I like him. Wait, let me ask you this: do you think that I believe he is
this man
good
is
sports radio person?
He's coming.
Of course I do.
Yes.
I think he's smart. I think he knows sports, like some sports, better than I ever
I don't
will.
want to talk sports with women.
Some of his takes are idiotic.
That's my boy.
But so he's in Columbus. That's a big market. And I think he's on the air sometimes, right? Like
Matt, it's Cole here.
We almost ruined him.
And I see that he tweets and still no one responds.
Matt, it's Cole here.
That was one of my favorites. And we all went, huh?
By the way, there's some breaking news.
What happened?
Ali Marmol no longer the young man in the coaching fraternity. The Washington Nationals finalizing a deal to hire Blake Butera as the manager. He's 33 years old, which makes him the youngest manager in Major League Baseball in more than 50 years. In 4 seasons as a minor league manager in the Rays organization, his team's had a 258 and 144 record. That is from Jeff Passan.
Nice.
Noted hater of Donald Trump. Right?
Hey,
No.
no. Was he the one that called in?
Yes.
And listened to Doug
Talk about how much he hated Hillary Clinton, and he was like, I don't have to be on this show.
No, that's not what
Wasn't
happened.
it was?
No, what happened was Passan was a guest and was on hold, and Doug was giving a political view. Like it or hate it.
Wasn't it on Hillary Clinton?
I don't remember, but it, sure. I mean, it probably. But the point is, Passan wasn't involved, and then we bring Passan in, and he jumps into it. Okay? I like Passan. I get along with him. But he jumped into it, and then so Doug responded to what Passan. It wasn't like Doug questioned Passan.
No.
Passan wanted to wade into the water. And guess what? Doug kind of pummeled him. And then Passan's like, I don't want to be on this show. I don't know.
Pansy ass.
So
what a pansy.
I said that to Passan.
Baby.
I was like, so you're not coming on our show anymore because of that? He goes, I don't want to. I go, you.
Yeah.
I go, you started it. He goes, no, you came in. We were talking baseball. You decided to revisit what Doug had just said. You did it.
We didn't ask you.
Yeah.
We got to find that. I got to listen to that. I somehow missed that. That's right up my alley. Passan.
By the way,
baby.
I think we talked about it, but the manager's role has totally changed in MLB. Like, that's what we did a whole segment on serving it up about that, because you get guys like Albert, who's now being sought after, and then Yachty's looking for a coach, and these guys got no, except a little international experience, the day-to-day grind of being a manager, player, they've been through it. But anyway, they're saying with the analytics and everything, like, you have a bench coach that has everything on a laptop, like every scenario. And someone was saying, well, the game changes. It's hard to keep. They got it on a laptop. So it's not always, but it can be sort of a scripted thing on who you go to. And now building the community and the right atmosphere is a big part of it. And so I think what they look for in a manager has slightly changed.
That makes sense. 33 years old. Holy cow. Cam is doing his best Andy today. What's that mean?
I don't know. I actually wanted you to read this one from Sander.
I don't think anyone thinks Dvorsky is the answer, but with how the boys are playing, why not give him an opportunity? Also, Cam needs to get in that locker room and light a fire under their asses. I would do that. I'm good at pumping people up.
They have you do a pump-up speech last year?
Did I? No, but I had to do it in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah, you did.
That's god awful. Actually, that was more stressful than playing. Sucked. They wanted me to go down and talk to the guys right before they went on the ice to play an important game and have to put on a skit every single game and draw up something in my head.
I bet you were great.
Like a rodeo clown.
I'll bet you were great.
Sometimes they didn't laugh. They get shelled by 4.
That was on you?
It felt like it.
Next time, bring us and we'll just go, Cam is great. Cam is great.
What about a skeleton with a sombrero climbing my wrought iron fence with 2 other wrought iron fence with 2 other skeletons with ice shirts on chasing him? Is that crossing the line? Dude, that's hilarious. That'd be hilarious to me. I laugh at a lot of things.
There's not toilet paper in your tree. Sorry. Look at the face.
No, because I just don't like playing that game. You know, don't touch somebody's property. Make fun of this, do that. I don't trust myself.
I know, I get it.
I don't trust
I'm not doing it.
I don't trust myself.
Seems like something I want to do, but I'm not no one.
You can't do it.
Oh no, you threw something biodegradable on my tree.
It takes no. Just so everybody knows, you throw toilet paper in a tree and it rains. It's there for 3 months.
I'm not jealous.
3 months.
I'm not jealous of the golf cart thing that you joked.
I'm sorry. Is good housekeeping?
4. That's 4 times.
Is good housekeeping coming for a shot in February?
What?
Is good housekeeping coming for a shot in February?
What does that mean? What's that mean?
It means.
What'd he just say?
Is your house going to be on display?
Yes.
In a magazine?
Yes.
Rock, I am
The
a
St.
little
Albans
jealous.
News is out there.
I am a little jealous because Oh No is a good one.
Thank you.
I know he does
Thank
that.
you.
Oh no, biodegradable. 3 months. I don't play that game. Oh no, biodegradable. Rock is a Gavin Newsom of Hot Take Central.
Yes.
Do you like Gavin Newsom?
If I had
Has he done well for California?
If I had that jawline,
Oh, he's a hand.
you wouldn't have seen me.
Poor
within-
guy.
You wouldn't have seen me within a metric.
He was broke growing up.
I know that. If I was
No,
that-
he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
I know. Yeah. If I was that good looking, if I had that jawline, you wouldn't catch.
Is he
me
evil?
Dead.
Is he evil?
That close to politics.
Do you like him?
I would never have been a politician if I was that good looking.
It's not so
It's a
much.
skill issue with him. If you're that good looking, you have to become a politician. I think you're kind of stupid.
It's not just
I think you're dumb.
no. It's not just the looks. He has the ability to lie to your face without any reservation,
In
without
my
any
opinion,
pause
that is a skill only of the rich.
of the rich politician.
Yes.
Holy
And
cow.
to my opinion, it's a skill issue because if you're that good looking and you grow up with that much money, becoming a politician is essentially like a normal person like you and I going to college, doing basket weaving, and then working at in fast food their entire life. He's essentially a failure.
You got a lot of money. You see his house.
Do you know how he got his winery?
How do you get his winery?
At whatever young age, it was financed by the Getty oil family. His dad
must be nice.
His dad was an attorney.
He had to eat mac
for the
and cheese
Getty
as a
Oil
kid.
Company.
Okay. He had to eat mac and cheese as a kid. It's not easy to do that.
He got a winery.
Poor guy. He's broke.
That must be nice.
You see his house?
Plus, it's a hard business. It
$9
takes
million.
years to
$9
turn a
million.
profit from that, though, Jim.
$9 million bucks. $9 million bucks.
And you know what else?
Start a winery in 2000. You're not making money until 2020 because you.
He didn't need the money.
When you're
okay.
And when you're in the middle of COVID and you are shut down your state, but
Shut
your
down
kids
beaches.
are going to private school, which is still open, and you're having dinner with donors at the French Laundry,
Nicest
you would
restaurant.
think that would be a career killer.
Oh,
but if
man.
you're Gavin Newsom, you get around that. So you know what? Tip of the cap to Gavin.
Yep. He's begging Rogan to have him on. I'm like, go ahead. Please.
Rogan doesn't want him.
I hope he changes his mind. I hope he changes. Rogan will not play with him.
Why not?
No.
Have everybody.
No. He usually.
I don't listen to Rogan. I just see
My
clips.
point is, he's not. You know how he lies to you.
Mhm.
He's not going to do that. Rogan's going to. I mean, he's going to tear him apart.
So why wouldn't Rogan have him on then?
Rogan didn't want Trump on for a long time. So he decided he wanted to. But he tried to get Kamala on. They're like, hell no. Obviously, she would have got, oh, geez Louise. She can't do interviews with people that want her to do well. And he did.
He said they made it intentionally difficult so she could say she tried. I think that's what
She's like,
Rogan
I
said.
can only do it for this time. He's like, no, we're sitting there. These are the questions. So he's like, no. We need to have a conversation. This is my show. I'm gonna ask you questions. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway,
you guys do your podcast for 3 hours?
Not with the guest.
How
The
long
guest
is with the guest?
Hour and 15 minutes. Depends on how good he is. Like we were on with Kelly Rudy, played with Wayne, had the cool ass bandana back in the day, the goalie. He's on Hockey Night in Canada. We had him on for an hour and 20 minutes yesterday. He was telling great stories. Right? Keep going, baby. Just keep going.
By the way, the new Serving It Up is out. Kyle Loesch is on there. He talks about Tony La Russa, and they had great Tony La Russa stories, including when Loesch went out there to hand in the lineup card dressed as Tony. I'm sure Rockio remembers that. And he said he never spoke to Tony about that. Like he thought Tony would come and find him and say that was funny.
No.
And he was too afraid to ask Tony because he thought there'd be retribution.
Not with 100 guesses when I remembered that.
What's that?
Not with 100 guesses when I've remembered that.
Really? That
No, if you would have
Kyle
said
Loesch?
what was the prank that Kyle Loesch played,
You wouldn't remember
I
it?
might have been able to get it by guessing and just like how many pranks can you play as a pitcher. I might have been able to get it that way. I have zero recollection of that memory.
Pretty great.
Latterus has a question. I'm curious what the difference is. Calling somebody a Nazi versus communist. They both have similar ending.
Chippity choppity?
One group put 7 million people to death. The end result of a bad governing system is death. So both are bad. One was intentionally ending the life of people. So that's where I'd make it different.
That's why he can casually call me a communist. But if you call somebody a Nazi, you're a bad person.
Well, they intentionally killed. It's the form of government that.
Is it the same
usually
thing to
doesn't
you,
work
Rock? Is it the same thing?
No, that's not the same thing at all.
Okay.
Okay.
So
there we go.
then we
I'm
agree.
just asking. Yeah, I'm just asking. Back on the Lord of the Rings, I think Cam would enjoy the second two movies due to the epic battle sequences that got more grand each movie.
Probably, but I was trying to be more of a general concept that people who I know don't like fantasy should watch at least The Fellowship of the Ring because it's a beautifully well-made.
Isn't it for kids?
No.
It's not?
I thought it was.
PG-13?
Why would it be for kids?
Because there's wizards. That's why.
Yeah, there's fantasy. It's like a fantasy.
It was a story written by an 80-year-old English professor.
I know. So a lot of children's books are written by the elders.
Or tough guy hockey
but
players.
The entire movie series is an allegory for why World War II was bad.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I thought it
either.
was
How
for
do you
kids.
not know that?
Because there were wizards.
No, I'm sorry. How do you not know anything
What
about
are some of the characters in it?
hold on a second. How do you not know anything about one of the most famous book series written in the Western?
Yeah,
canon?
Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy.
It'd be like not knowing that Sherlock Holmes solves mysteries.
No, that I know.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. That's why I'm making the comparison.
Okay, give me some of the names of the characters in the.
Where
I'm asking you a question.
Some of the characters, the most famous ones would be Frodo, Gandalf.
Right. That's
He's
why
the
I
wizard.
thought to myself, it's for kids.
He's the wizard.
I misread it. Frodo.
So a name ending in a vowel is just for children.
Rock.
Now all Italian stories are just a joke to you.
Whoa. God.
Yes.
God.
How dare you, sir?
Yes.
She's going in the wrong door.
We have extremely
Good.
important.
Hi.
I don't know who the hell these people are.
Frodo.
They can sit outside for a minute.
Gandalfo.
It's not my job to let them in.
I'm sorry. They were looking in the. I was getting distracted. She was staring.
Well, focus on the show.
I'm
They don't
sorry.
matter.
Well, it was. I'm just. It's cold out.
I don't care. They can put a jacket on.
That is true. Let's see here. Seriously, how long does an orthodontist appointment take? The amount that they charge. I guess I shouldn't complain. Daughter should have a spa package for the cost of these Invisaligns. They do reckon some money, though.
Invisalign's a great thing, Tyler.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yep.
Works.
Yep. Jim, don't go to Afton for hockey practice. The pitchers are flowing over there.
I guess parents drinking at the. I don't
No,
judge.
last time I saw my buddy
It
play.
sounded when you said it that you were judging a little.
No.
No, I just don't.
When I just saw my buddy's kid play the other day in Eureka, the parents would pull up in coolers, literally coolers full of freaking
Could have been Preston.
shots.
Could have
No.
been Preston.
They're like, Cam, here you go. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Fireball shots. They're partying.
I just don't think it's a good look for me. That's all.
Yeah. They're partying. Well, let me see something real quick.
I hope you're not looking for
we
mine.
talking about cars.
We're talking about
we talking
cars.
about pools. We talking about
We're talking about
food.
cars,
We're talking
baby.
about- all right.
The all-new Audi Q5 Premium is completely redesigned and better than ever. That's the Audi's best made better. Now's your chance to drive home with one. Man, damn it.
Just helping.
No.
He's helping.
Right, I'm helping.
3, 2, 1, go.
The all-new Audi Q5 Premium is completely redesigned and better than ever. It's Audi's best made better. Now's your chance to drive home with a 3.99% financing for 72 months with the Audi Kirkwood. Embrace the effortless style and exhilarating power of the all-new Audi Q5 Premium. Take your chance and shop their selection of the best Audi has to offer. Go see my buddy Neil and the entire crew at Audi Kirkwood on Manchester Road or shop their entire inventory online at AudiKirkwood.com. Audi Kirkwood, expect the exceptional. Audi, ouchie, Fauci.
Nope, Audi.
Ouchie.
Don't morph into that.
Audi, Kirkwood.
Audi.
Check him out.
What did I say? Audi?
Yeah, you dropped
Gaudy.
that.
Sorry. Audi. Okay. We're going to break. Don't go anywhere. It's Hot Take Central 2.0.
The Lou Information Station, a whole new way to enjoy content, created just for those of us in the St. Louis area. It's a whole new way to advertise and promote your business. Reach out and find out just how different we are. If you're tired of one-sided advertising offerings or your traditional media rep trying to shove digital marketing down your throat, visit louinfo.com and click on advertising. Or email partnerships at louinfo.com for more information.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war among the major term life companies. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past 2 years. For example, a man age 45 non-tobacco user, $1 million of coverage is only $75 per month, level for the next 10 years. Or a man age 50 non-tobacco user can buy $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of only $110. Guaranteed not to change for the next 20 years. That's right, level rates for 20 years. And if you're a smoker, we have great rates for you as well. At the Term Lifeline, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. So if you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call right now for a free quote.
Rates and availability may vary by state. Sample rate quotes are based on preferred non-tobacco underwriting exam required to qualify. 800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. That's 800-803-1961.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. 3 men are charged in a plot to kill a witness in a St. Louis County child sex crime case. And then later, the hitman they hired. Prosecutors say LeVar Harmon, Anthony L. Young, and Anthony D. Young each face 2 counts of first-degree murder and other charges. Harmon was already facing child sex crime charges. All 3 are held on $2 million bonds. A St. Louis man is charged in a deadly shooting earlier this month in the Dutchtown neighborhood. Police say 34-year-old DeMarco Moorhead shot and killed 44-year-old Kenneth Edwards October 1st. Officers later found 2 guns in Moorhead's home. He's now facing charges. The Northwest R1 School District said Superintendent Jennifer Hector will remain on personal leave until her resignation takes effect next June. Hector said she's proud of what the district has accomplished and plans to stay active as a parent and resident. Assistant Superintendents Dorianne Dow and Grace Green will serve as interim leaders until a replacement is named. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. Things look pretty good for a while. We have high pressure from the northern plains moving into the central plains, and that'll be covering our area today. Lots of sun and comfortable daytime highs in the upper 50s to about 60. Overnight down to 40 with a few clouds, a little breezy on Friday, but not bad. Sunny, and we're hitting about 60. Nice over the upcoming weekend. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Buddy. What do you say, buddy?
Man, life comes at you fast. 1 minute you're cruising home, the next flashing lights in your rear view.
And that's when you need backup. With the Legal Buddy app, you can connect to a local attorney in seconds.
Seconds? Not waiting days for a callback?
Nope, right away. DWI, car accident, criminal charge, traffic ticket, Legal Buddy's got your back.
So it's like having a lawyer in your pocket.
Exactly. Someone ready to step in the moment you need them, no matter the situation.
That's peace of mind.
That's Legal Buddy.
We're always going to be buddies, right?
All right, where do I get this?
Just download the Legal Buddy app at LegalBuddyApp.com. Register and use code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Nice. Tickets, accidents, legal trouble, you're covered.
The Legal Buddy app, always on your side. Download it today. Enter code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Buddy, you don't get much better than this.
Yep.
Joined now by the boss, Dave Green. Dave, we're building something pretty special here, but running a growing media company takes more than great content. Tell us why you chose Home Bank for your business banking.
For us, it's all about relationships. With Home Bank, we're not just an account number. We know the people there, and they know us, our goals, and where we're headed. That personal connection makes all the difference.
Greener, when you say relationships, what does that really look like?
They not only know my name, Cam, they know our business. And when I need something, whether it's a phone call or a text, weekday or weekend, morning or night, I get a response from someone I know and help with whatever I need.
That's huge. And for a business like ours, you need a bank that can move at the pace you're moving.
Exactly. We're in a fast-changing media world, and Home Bank has been a steady partner through it all.
Home Bank is a team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001.
Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank, they're your business partner.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen.
The most perfectly trained athlete ever.
And Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
I'm an influential and respected man.
On the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Yeah, baby, let's go. A couple minutes left here on Hot Take Central 2.0. You guys have been great on the text line today. By the way, you can just always go to YouTube and like and subscribe to Lou Info. Download the app on the App Store too, and you can listen clean.
The texts are better than the show.
Poor cat, no imagination. Somebody did say something hilarious.
I just can't imagine being like, oh, if something has a wizard, it must be for kids. Oh, animation can never be funny for adults. I just can't imagine walking through my life just like I could never enjoy something that I've never tried.
What, but it didn't pique my interest to
You
look
didn't like
into?
Ernest Scared Stupid?
I didn't like Gandolfo or Frodo.
And then Gandalf is the wizard.
Gandalf.
Somebody goes,
again, you're trying to like infantilize it for just because it's a name.
No, I said I had it wrong. It never piqued my interest. Well, I don't get you know, you don't like bacon. Maybe you do, but what am I going to attack you for that? I don't care.
Yeah, but my thought
bacon.
Yeah, but if I had a dumb reason for not ever trying bacon, you could make fun of that.
I'd because it never piqued my interest to go ahead and look it.
Can we trade Rockio for the rich guy's kid permanently?
That's good.
It's a good one.
Whoever told Rockio that radio would be a good career for a dork with a speech impediment.
Speech impediment.
Who's got a speech? I used to have one.
What speech impediment?
No, you have a dip in. That's what you have.
Remember I told you I couldn't say R?
What?
Caw. Yeah, back when I was a kid.
You can't say Audi, but that's not a speech impediment.
Or hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Say it again.
Hallelujah.
There you go.
Hallelujah. There's no Y. Hallelujah, not you.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, it really honestly worries me that you just never heard that song.
No, I have.
You just can't hit.
I can't hit the note, baby. I can't hit that.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, but I didn't like.
He
I
thought
wasn't,
they were.
you know.
He thought they were.
I didn't like. My family didn't sing
In
that.
fairness to you, it's spelled two different ways.
Yeah.
Plus, also, he thought there were wizards singing that song.
I mean, you know, we didn't sing that song in the Janssen household growing up.
Read a fantasy book, Jim. Come on.
They are interesting at times.
Okay.
Yeah, you know,
there's other things I'd rather see or read before that. Give me a Grisham novel.
Yeah.
That's in a way fantasy.
J.R.R. Tolkien he dunks all over John Grisham and leaves him leaves him in his wake.
Okay.
What about old boy from Game of Thrones?
He needs to actually learn how to write a book again
Before he passes on. Is he getting old?
Yeah, he's getting old. It's getting worrisome. He's not going to finish the series.
No way.
Nope. I can't even.
Why are you mad at him?
I am mad.
Well, what if he's tired?
14.
He's tired.
Cam,
he's overweight.
Cam, it has been 14 years since he came out with a book. 14 years.
He might have health problems.
What do you like that old bat in the movie Misery?
Misery.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Rocky, are you going to kidnap him?
I'm not.
Are you going to kidnap him?
I'm exasperated by it, is all I'm saying. It's been 14 years since he released a book.
It's his life. He's going to do what he wants.
He's spending his money.
He released the first 4 books from 96 to 2005. It took him 10 years to release 4 books. It's been 14 years.
Do you know in that movie Misery?
I need closure. I need closure.
That I get you on that. I get you on that, Rock.
I need closure.
Do you know in the movie Misery?
I know. Yes, I know.
Bates. She wasn't.
Badass.
She wasn't on anyone's radar. She came in and auditioned. They were like, "That's her."
There she is.
She was on.
She crazy.
She was like off Broadway.
All right, we got to go.
She hit it big.
We got to go. We'll see you guys tomorrow or at the Blues game. I'll be there tonight. We will see you tomorrow morning. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war among the major term life companies. Rates have dropped dramatically.